Oh, alright. It would probably help if I clicked on the right thing and if I had the link. And if I tweeted out that link. Oh, obviously, as soon as I start streaming, my computer starts lagging. Of course. Live right now. Alright. If this will work, I'm gonna roll up a couple J's. I've got my dab rig working again. So I can do a couple dabs. If my computer wasn't slow as fuck, I could actually see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yo, people, just get it in. I don't know whether this needs charging or whether it needs more wax in it. That was pretty nice. Rolling a fat green tea blunt right now. Green tea? What? What are you chatting about? What are you chatting about? Can't see you. Well, you should be able to see me. Should be able to see me. I don't know what's going on. Is that a vape? No, this is a portable dab rig. So, I'm going to refill this anyway, so I may as well show you guys how it works. Right. So you get this. You unscrew the top off of here. And there you go. You put your wax into there. So, what is that? There's something in there. Something in there that shouldn't be in there. Maybe that's why it's being shit. Right. Let's get some of this. Some of this Gorilla Glue rosin out of here. Ooh. Super nice and delicious. Let's get a good old scrape. Clean that off as much as I possibly can. Now this is the most awkward part, right? To get this oil from here into this. So normally I just like push it with my finger a little bit, and I try not to do what I just did, which is get some onto my thumb. Cause it just makes it really awkward. It means I have to like push it like that, and it gets all over the sides, and it's just not very good. I guess I can use that and push that slightly. Yeah, this is the most awkward part of having a portable fucking dab rig. Is you can't just straight up dab. You've got to find a way to put your wax in there. Which, if you got like crumble, that shit fucking easy. Like you literally just break off a piece, stick it in there. But this on the other hand, is a bitch. A bitch. A fucking bitch. Oh. Like even that, I've got it in there, but whether I've got it far enough down to be able to use it is a different story, because I've mainly just been using this thing with like crumble and shit. But this time I'm using it with some rosin, so you know it's always a bit odd. Yes, Drew LA. What? Right, let's get a fat hit off this, because that should now be a fire hit. Right. It still didn't really hit very much, which makes me think that it needs charging. That or the wax didn't go far enough down. Yeah, something ain't quite right. I thought I got it working earlier, which is kind of sad. Joints or dab? Depends. If you've got a rig there, I'll do some dabs. If not, smoke some J's. But I'll always be smoking J's, to be fair. Regardless, I'll be smoking J's. I'm from Holland and never seen wax or anything in the coffee shop because it's illegal in Holland. You can't have more than like a certain percentage of THC in your weed, which includes concentrates and shit. So you can't just have like, you know, BHO and shit. You can't like extract weed in certain ways and stuff. It's really weird. Yeah, like super weird, super weird. Right, let's get some of this. Put that into here to roll up. And I think this is just going to be a 1J stream, to be fair. I'm just going to have this one little J, and then I'm heading off, and I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed, because I'm a tired Drew. Can you make it yourself? Yeah, you can make it yourself. You can make rosin yourself. Just look up how to make rosin. A blunt's bad for you. Like a blunt wrap? Yeah, it's like just as bad as cigarettes and shit. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Blunts be bad. Can't stop people using hair straighteners. So yeah. Rosin's not legal in Dan. Technically, rosin is, yes, technically, because you're not using the extracting process to be able to get it to that highest concentration of THC. That's why isolator is technically legal. But you know, in Holland, a lot of people haven't gotten into the whole rosin and stuff because I don't think people think they can make any money from it. Yeah, and then like how can anyone tell whether something's been made from rosin or whether it's been made, you know, properly with BHO or CO2? Like if you've done it properly and super nice under controlled conditions, which they would be doing, it would be very hard to tell the difference. And like especially for people trying to inspect it, like there'll basically be no way, because if you're extracting properly, there'll basically be no BHO left in it to be able to be like, right, that's had a BHO extraction. So it's kind of, yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird stance. Yo, people, stop spamming saying hi, or I'll just ban you. Well, I won't ban you. I'll put you in like a timeout. Stop spamming saying hi. I can see that you say hi. It's a gas extract, right, for like BHO and like, yeah, and CO2 as well. But CO, well, BHO is like a liquid and gas and best shit. I don't really fuck with BHO. CO2 is the thing I fuck with. Like, I like my CO2. Right. Oh, I stretched this as well. Look. Oh, look at that shit. Oh, that was a silly decision that I made today because it really hurts. Like, really hurts. I wasn't expecting it to hurt that bad. I was like, oh shit. Drew, you seen the Big Les show? Yeah, but the new one's not out yet. It's out tomorrow, isn't it? Isn't it out tomorrow? Ain't that shit out tomorrow? Or is it the 17th? Something like that. It's in August, isn't it? Is it now? Is it today? Is it out now? I don't know. I can't remember when it's supposed to be out. They should have released it sooner. I thought the whole point of them leaving it so long was so that they could release it consistently and not have to wait between episodes and shit. But oh well. No, I think it's the 23rd of August, possibly. I don't know. I think I just got it confused with the Mayweather fight in my head, because I know the Mayweather fight's the 12th, and like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they announced their thing before the Mayweather fight was announced, so you know, it's not like it would be a silly thing for it to be on the same day. So that's, yeah. I seen their meme come in 2020. What? Yeah, 23rd. Is it 23rd? Why is this so dark? That's bad. Oh, my ears hurt so bad. What the fuck? I need to rub bare cannabis while I'm on that in a bit. Oh, shit. If using Rizla Blue or Silvers, this is Silvers. This is a Silver. I also had some OCB hemp. I don't know why I didn't use those, to be fair. But, oh well. Wait, what was something else? Are you watching the Mayweather fight? I probably will, yeah. Probably will. What time is it? What time is the Mayweather fight? Am I going to be on my ferry for the flight? For the flight? Mm. What's your view on bongs, G? Depends on the bong. I'm not like the biggest bong guy myself. I used to be, but not anymore. But not anymore. Mm. You're gonna roll a J now? Well, you gotta roll it quick and spark it quick because I'm only smoking this on this stream and then I'm balancing. I just wanted to do a little late night stream. Was it sore getting your ears stretched? These two, no. This one, yes. This fucking hurts. It still hurts now because I just stretched in. And it's the first stretch. Like that's what I'm saying. This one, I've said this in the past. This you have to wait a long time between stretching to do your second piercing. I've waited 2 years and it still hurt like that. Like I can imagine what it would have hurt like if I tried it earlier. My friend always gets dizzy and panicky when he smokes cheese with the boys. Help. If he's getting dizzy, that's probably from the tobacco, isn't it? Panicky. Get some CBD. Buy some CBD online. Get him to have the CBD so that way you can use that CBD. Oh, oh. I'm using a spoon bowl right now. A what? A what? Oh, I'm buying some OG Kush tomorrow morning. That'd be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sick. Trying to spread the word Nimonym? What? I don't know. It's another way of saying see you later, pal. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna catch on, fam. I got some sour diesel. You got some sour diesel? I mean, spoon pipe, too baked. Isn't that the same thing you said before? What the fuck? What? Do you mean just like a regular pipe? Is that what they're called? A spoon pipe? I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard anyone call it a spoon pipe. But that would make sense. They do look like a spoon. What's the best strain you smoke? I like that Mike Tyson OG. I like the Snoop Dogg OG. But there was this one time when I was in Italy, in Milan. I don't know what strain it was. It's definitely an outdoor grow because it was like brown from the heat, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Get a life, loser. I'll probably have more of a life than you do. Crazy shit, right? Oh damn. Yeah. Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner's a nice string. That is a nice string, to be fair. I missed the Charlie Sheen that I had. That was quite nice. I'm pretty sure that's a sativa as well. Sativa dominant, but it was like cookies-esque. Do you prefer blue or silver Rizzler? Silver Rizzler, like for sure. Fuck the blue. Fuck that. Drop a diss track, get bare views. I am dropping a diss track, and I've been planning this for ages, which is why I'm annoyed, and I don't really want to release it like now because that would be why I release it in amongst all these other diss tracks right this second. I could wait a week, drop it in a week, and it'll be fine. Would you start growing and breeding if it was legal? Yes, no doubt about it. A thug. I'm a thug. I don't think I'm a thug. I'm pretty sure that's like the opposite of me. A thug. What? Oh. Shut the fuck up. Cool. Did someone call me a druggie? I don't know. I just smoke my medicine, my prescription that I was given by that doctor in California. And I'll continue to do that. Damn thug, go to hell. This is kind of interesting me. I just want to know what possesses someone to be like, right, this person is a thug. Now you don't know me, like, and surely by watching my videos you'd be like, that person's pretty chill. Like, why would you think I'm a thug? Like, I just want to know. I honestly want to know. Why would you think that? Oh, the thug life, exactly. Oh, whose mum is this? Whose mum is this? Oh, oh. Sad bitch coming on streams to make yourself feel better. I'm pretty sure she probably don't feel that much better. Dope head thug. What? What are you talking about? What are you chatting about? I have a fucking tumour. You see this shit? I have a fucking tumour. I use cannabis oil and I stick that shit on my tumour. I try to intake as much cannabis oil as I can, any cannabinoids at all. And I also smoke medicinally anyways for stress and anxiety. So the more cannabinoids I can get in my body, the better, right? I don't even drink. I think it's crazy, yeah, when people come in and like say shit like that, right? Like they'll be like, "Oh, you're a thug. You smoke weed, you thug." I'm like, I don't even drink. Yeah, I don't even do recreational drugs. Like I literally smoke so I can be like medically better. I don't do anything else. I live my life. I do my shit. You know, that's it. Smoke a billion stream it. We will be able to in a couple of days. So yeah, that's why I want to like know what possesses people to come in and be like, oh, you're a thug, you smoke weed, you're a thug. I'm like, what? Like, you know, I'm a chill person. I stick to myself. You know, I do all the shit a regular person does. I don't do illegal shit. You know, the only thing I do is I smoke my medication that I was given to me by a doctor in it. You know, and unfortunately in the UK, people haven't caught up to it, but even my GP in the UK supports like the medicine that I'm given. So, how the fuck does smoking weed make you the thug stupidest thing I've ever heard? I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know. I don't understand. Makes me wonder though. It makes me wonder what goes on in people's heads, like what lives people are living. Whatever. I think see this is the difference between me and this person talking right. I'm an adult in it. Like I'm a regular human being and I'm an adult and I'll just talk regularly. This person's just all caps like I want to make myself feel a bit better. Like okay, you do you. The UK and Ireland need to stop being so conservative. Yeah, but can't change the majority of the country. It's fucking. Well, look at people going through chemotherapy and have awful diseases. Are you gonna call them totally disrespectful bitch? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like you know this is a tumor in it. If I get this out and they have the biopsy on it and they find out that it's cancerous, I ain't doing a chemo or shit like that. Like I'm taking my cannabis oil. I want to have a nice kind of like quality of life. You know that don't make me a thug. Maybe your kids will grow up and smoke dope on a live stream one day. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but this isn't smoking dope. Like, smoking dope is smoking heroin in it. Like, that's what most people are smoking dope is. This is me smoking a medicine. If my kids grew up with stress disorder and they had something traumatic happen in their life and it gave them stress disorder and panic disorder and anxiety disorder, or if they had a tumour, or if they had cancer, or had any medical ailment that required cannabis, I would let them have it. Like, I don't know what you're chatting about, but you know, if they wanted to live stream that and try and educate people on that, and you know, maybe some people are going through the same thing, and they want to be able to see somebody doing it firsthand before they go ahead and do it, I would be 100% okay with them doing that. I think that's a fair comment in it. But that's my J over in it. That's the J. I'm probably gonna bounce off in a second. That was a cool little educating session because I feel like even some people who just come to watch the live streams regularly, or like maybe even might be new to my channel, might not know some of the stuff that I go through and why I use it personally. So like you know, there might be some people who've been like, oh, that's you know, go for it, dumbass grim. Okay, life happens, right? I'm saying this, I full well hope you get cancer or get a tumour and you have to treat that shit with cannabis. Like, I hope you do, because that's what you're saying to someone, right? I have a tumor, I use cannabis for it, I have anxiety and stress disorder as well, so I smoke. And, you know, I hope you get the same situation as I have, and you have to use cannabis to ailment. Or maybe even actually, I hope that you get that shit, and you have to go through the horrible treatment of it because you're a fucking idiot and you can't see past, like, stupid shit in it. How old are you? I'm only 19. I'm almost 20 in a couple of days. Like, literally a couple of days. So, that'd be pretty sick. You don't have cancer. I have a tumour. I have a tumour. I have a tumour, which they still need to do a biopsy on, which could be cancer. And to get rid of a tumour, guess what gets rid of a tumour? Cannabinoids, right? Cannabinoids. And do you know what a cannabinoid is? Cannabinoids are what are in weed and in cannabis, which gets you high. But half the other ones don't even get you high, you know. Most of the weed that I smoke is CBD rich or CBG rich. Doesn't even get you stoned. It's like muscle relaxing and just helps your body. Like, that's not cancer, but that it can be. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. And it's also not a very nice thing to go through, is it? Like, to have wandered for like a year to find out whether I actually have cancer or not, and whether this is cancerous, because it could be. I get taken out on the 5th, and either way, if I hadn't been using cannabis on it, this tumor would probably be like 4 times as big, like massive, like I'm talking like, you know, like this wide, innit? But this has managed to go down a lot by putting cannabis oil on it. And when they cut this out, even if it's not cancerous, that means instead of the scar being like this long across my face, it means it's going to be, you know, this long. It means it's going to be short, like, which means I'm not going to have a super disfigured face in it. Maybe if you type in caps, people will take you more serious. Oh, I thought your doctor confirmed it's benign. Yeah, so since then, I kind of got told by another doctor that they shouldn't have said that because it full well could not be, and he shouldn't have said it. And then the only reason he said it was because based on his personal experience with seeing people with the same tumours, it tends not to be. But like, you can't just like go out saying that because, you know, there's full well a good chance that it could be. Like, you know, you can't. So yeah, it's kind of it's like I haven't done an update video on it in a few months. So I've said it a few times on the live stream though. Do you still have the 100k bong? Yeah, it's upstairs. I use it for Asperger's syndrome, a form of autism. Yeah, I know a few people who use it for autism and stuff actually. But yeah, all right. I think this was a sick stream, educated some people on some shit. I'm gonna bounce. It was pretty good. I hope you guys have a sick time doing whatever you're doing tonight. I'm gonna go probably go sleep in a minute. I'm better tired. I'm a regular human being, innit? I can't wake up at like 8 in the morning. I go sleep at like 10. I work all of that time, and that's fucking long. But it's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it. All right. I will catch you guys on the next stream. Peace out in a bit. Later.